9 clear signs your third eye is opening. Hello there, Earthlings. Welcome back to another video that brings you closer to your destiny. Before we begin, click on the link on our YouTube description box below to get your free personalized reading. In today's video, we will be looking at the 9 clear signs your third eye is opening. Have you ever heard a voice that suddenly comes up in your head? Does this voice lead you towards new beginnings and the deepest parts of your soul's mission? Does the voice constantly call you to do good and leave behind all else? Does it come with unusual signs that you haven't really experienced before? Then there is a huge possibility that your third eye is opening. The third eye is identified to be a spiritual sign that helps you tap into your inner strength, intuition, and wisdom. You slowly begin to question your reality and you will find yourself encountering a great state of mindfulness. Slowly, you begin to visualize a better life and take straightforward actions towards living to your utmost potential. All of a sudden, you are more intuitive, begin to easily understand things, and possess a good memory. So what really are the clear signs that your third eye may be opening? Number 1, a recurrent feeling of pressure between the eyebrows. You would begin to feel some kind of pressure between the eyebrows. In addition, you would feel some kind of warmth in a particular area, or it would feel as though someone is lightly touching your forehead. Majority of the time, this happens out of nowhere, and you cannot really control it. Though this can be confusing, especially when it gets stronger, there is no need to worry. Number 2, frequent headaches. The recurrent feeling of pressure between your eyebrows somehow translates into frequent headaches at the center of your forehead. There is a notion that when this happens, your pineal gland is beginning to develop. Your Kundalini energy could be building up around the pineal gland. This is believed to be the spirit energy that reincarnates from one life to the next. The energy is usually found around the spine. Frequent headaches could be extremely uncomfortable, but the good thing is that you can easily get rid of them. All you need to do is either take a therapeutic walk or meditate to calm your mind. Also, you may notice that taking too many painkillers does not necessarily subdue the pain from this type of headache. You can also try out a method of energetic healing known as Reiki. Number 3, sensitivity to light and sound. When your third eye is opening, you will notice some kind of sensitivity to light and sound. For some reason, you become a lot more sensitive to light and vibrant colors. This starts gradually, then eventually it becomes pretty obvious. The increased sensitivity to light and sound helps you perceive everything around you. It shows that you will begin seeing life in new light. Number 4, sharpening intuition. As your third eye opens, your foresight and intuition is greatly increased. Intuition is basically the ability to preempt any event that happens. This gives you an understanding of the actions you should take in the event that it happens or significant actions that could prevent any damages from happening. As time goes by, this feeling begins to intensify and you become even more in touch with your surroundings. You can start telling what people surrounding you are feeling or want to say. Your intuition can lead to people who can help you grow spiritually. Number 5, clarity in your dreams. Within a certain period of time, you begin to notice that your dreams are clearer than ever before. More often than not, these are special messages from your guardian angels. Sometimes these dreams are about certain events from the past and need resolution and instances that need healing. Other times, your lucid dreams could be about what your future seems to hold for you. Whatever it is important to take action after each dream, so you need to pay attention to patterns and events happening in your dreams during this time. Number 6, drastic changes in your relationship. If your third eye is starting to open, you will feel a lot more connected to your personal relationships than ever before, or you will start to recognize relationships that do not work for you. At times, what you previously considered normal and the right way of doing things slowly begins to change, and you are able to identify any that were perhaps wrong, untrue, or inconsiderate. Number 7, a feeling of both gradual and continual change. Growing a third eye shifts your perspective and ultimately changes your personality. Your behavior changes for the better and you become more sensitive and accommodate to other people. In addition, you are geared towards doing good things to each and everyone around you, no matter what the energy is that they have towards you. In simple terms, having a third eye would help you recognize the truth much faster than it ever did before. As a result, you notice the circle getting smaller, but this shouldn't worry you so much. It is a very healthy process, as it is a time to eliminate anyone who is not intended to be part of your destiny. At this point, you shouldn't resist the changes in your life. Rather, embrace them or you may have to deal with a few negative consequences. Number 8, manifestation of powers. When you start manifesting certain powers, it could be a sign that your third eye is opening. With time, some people begin embracing psychic powers such as clairvoyance or telepathy. People with telepathic abilities can tell what others are thinking, while clairvoyance makes people sense events before they happen. If you have just found out that you can manifest such powers, it is important that you acknowledge them and find a way to nurture them as you seek help from your guardian angels. Taking such abilities seriously can help you within the divine path. If you dismiss your power, you may end up losing the gift. Number 9, you can also become quite conscious of the food you eat. Food is a form of energy that has a particular vibration attached to it. When your third eye begins to open, your sensitivity to these vibrations will heighten. You may notice significant changes in the way you feel. For instance, when your third eye is opening, most people struggle to consume meats since they feel the pain that animals must have undergone when it was killed. You may find yourself eating more natural foods and less processed ones. Your body can start filtering out foods that can negatively affect your energy levels. It can also compel you to pick healthy foods that can easily raise your vibration. Little things like picking new food options can help raise your vibration so much. This is something so simple that if you notice frequently, you're doing something right. You may not notice these things at first, because often with time, changes happen slowly, but the little choices that you make with your food can solely change the aspect of your life. You'll notice that you'll feel healthier and happier as time goes on. This won't be a coincidence because you'll know you'll be making these changes to your everyday life to help fulfill and proceed in your destiny. All you need is a little bit of time, love, and compassion, and anything is possible for you. You never know, if you give it a shot, you might end up liking it more than you thought you would. Let us know if you notice any big changes in your food patterns at all. The fact that you are experiencing all these signs signifies that your third eye is opening. When this happens, you shouldn't ignore your soul's mission or true calling. It is definitely a time to make few life changes. Therefore, it is important that you try and establish a more meaningful relationship, and your world needs to dedicate a lot of time to what really matters in your life. If you are feeling that your calling is geared towards something else, then it is time for you to take actions towards our calling. Also, with time, you will start to notice that you are drawn to activities that make you more impactful to society. This way, you may need to pay a lot of attention to your career, relationships, and self-development as you continually direct acts of kindness towards the less fortunate. Do you remember a time where you would feel any of these signs and you were in a constant turmoil when trying to figure out what was happening to you? The same thing happened to me. At first, I was terrified. The transition seemed unusual and raised quite the alarm in my life, but with time, I have come to realize that it was for the greater good and a chance to understand myself better. The whole experience served as a basis for my sudden shift in perspective, and I must say I am a better person. So what can I really say? When you experience any of these signs, you shouldn't worry too much, as it may be the wake-up call you need to fully explore and unleash your potential to the world. That's it for today, Earthlings. Let me know whether you are experiencing any of these signs in the comments section below. Remember to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel.